system, system of international units. So the unit of length, the unit of length in CGS system is centimeter. In FPS system it is foot. In MKS system, unit of length is meter. And next, in SI system, system of international units also, meter is the unit. Mass is the quantity of matter. Mass means quantity of matter present in a body. So the unit of mass in CGS system is gram. In FPS system, it is pound. It is represented by LB, gram, pound. In MKS system, unit of mass is kilogram, kg. And in SI system also, kilogram is the unit of mass. Next, time. Time, for time measurement, we take same unit in all the systems. We have not changed the unit. Second. Its symbol is S. S is the symbol for time. This is the symbol. In all the systems, second is the unit of time. So this is called the centimeter gram second system or CGS system. It is also called a metric system. This is FPS system or British system. So Britishers ruled our country nearly 200 years. So they have introduced a system for measurement. In this system, foot is the measurement of length, unit of length, pound is the unit of mass, and second is the unit of time. This is MKS system. Meter, kilogram, second system. Length is unit in meters, mass is unit in kilograms, time is measured in seconds. So this is system of international units. What is the need for the measurement of international units? International system. What is the need for the evolution of system of international units? In olden days, in different places, the physical quantities are measured in different units. So there is no common understanding between the people residing at different places. వేరు చోట్ల ఉండేటువంటి మనుషులకి వేరు యూనిట్స్ వాడుతూ ఉండేవాళ్ళు. ఆ టైంలో ఒకళ్ళు చెప్పేది ఇంకొకళ్ళకి అర్థమయ్యేటట్టు ఉండేది కాదు. Different countries, in different countries, they follow different units. So it is a big hindrance for the development of science. Science develop చేయడానికి అన్ని దేశాల యొక్క కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఉంటుంది. ఒక దేశంలో సైంటిస్టులు కనుక్కున్న విషయాల్ని ఇంకొక దేశంలో సైంటిస్టులు దాన్ని ఫాలో అయితేనే ఆ డెవలప్మెంట్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా ఇంకా ముందుకు వెళ్ళడానికి వీలవుతుంది. అందుకని ఏంటంటే మనకి కామన్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ అనేది లేదు డిఫరెంట్ సిస్టమ్స్ వల్ల. So the scientists from different countries, they conducted a conference at Paris. Weights and Measures Department లో ప్యారిస్ నగరంలో ఒక కాన్ఫరెన్స్ పెట్టుకున్నారు. ఆ కాన్ఫరెన్స్లో వాళ్ళు డిఫరెంట్ ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ మనం ఏమేమి మెజర్ చేయాలి, వాట్ ఆర్ ది ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ which we have to measure, what are the physical quantities which we need in the development of science. They formed a list. They wrote a list, written a list that is having 9 physical quantities. In the first list they wrote 7 physical quantities. First the length, second one is mass, third one is time. These 3 physical quantities are there in old systems also. After that they have joined other physical quantities in that system. These are fundamental quantities. Fundamental physical quantities. Basically the physical quantities are divided into fundamental and derived. physical quantities. These are divided into two groups: fundamental quantities, another one is derived quantities. Derived quantities. What are fundamental physical quantities? These are the physical quantities which do not depend upon other physical quantities. These physical quantities do not depend upon other physical quantities. They exist by themselves, but they do not depend on other physical quantities. For example, we have discussed here length, mass, time, and some other physical quantities are also joined in this system, fundamental quantities, in these quantities. Next, derived. These are the physical quantities which are derived from fundamental physical quantities. Length is fundamental physical quantities. For example, length is fundamental physical quantity. Area. How can we find an area? Suppose a rectangle. Length is L, breadth is B. Length is some length. Breadth is also some length. So, length and breadth are two quantities or length only. So, area is equal to length into breadth, LB. So, L, the unit of length is L, the unit of breadth is also L. So, L square. So, it depends only on length. Area is derived quantity. This depends upon two lengths. Similarly, volume. For determining volume of a cuboid or some other cube like that, we want to find the volume of the cuboid. Length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height is the volume. It gives volume. Or side cube. For a cube, all sides are of same length. So side cube gives volume. So side cube means length cube. Length cube gives volume. Length square gives area. So area and volume are depending on length only. Length is fundamental quantities. To represent length, we need not take the help of any other physical quantities. But to represent area, to find area, we have to depend upon the length. So area is derived quantity, volume is derived quantity, length is fundamental quantity. So like that, fundamental physical quantities are the physical quantities which do not depend upon other physical quantities. సైమల్టేనియస్లీ మీరు కాస్త నోట్స్ కూడా రాసుకోండమ్మా స్టూడెంట్స్. మీరు చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఆ నోట్స్ కూడా రాసుకుంటే మీకు అది కొంచెం హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతుంది. రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ ఒకటి మెయింటైన్ చేసుకోండి. ఫండమెంటల్ ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ ఇవి ఇతర ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ మీద డిపెండ్ కావు. ఇవి ఫండమెంటల్ ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ అంటే వాటికి అవే ఉంటాయి, వేటి మీద డిపెండ్ కావు. లెంగ్త్, మాసు, టైము. మాసు దేనితోనూ సంబంధం లేదు, లెంగ్త్కి దేనితోనూ సంబంధం లేదు. సో ఇలాంటివి ఫండమెంటల్ క్వాంటిటీస్. నెక్స్ట్ డిరైవ్డ్ క్వాంటిటీస్. ఇవి ఫండమెంటల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ మీద, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక్కదాని మీద డిపెండ్ అయ్యి చెప్పాను మీకు. ఏరియా డిపెండ్స్ ఓన్లీ ఆన్ లెంగ్త్, వాల్యూమ్ డిపెండ్స్ ఓన్లీ ఆన్ లెంగ్త్. బట్ దేర్ ఆర్ అదర్ ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ విచ్ డిపెండ్ అపాన్ మోర్ దాన్ వన్ ఫండమెంటల్ క్వాంటిటీస్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ప్రెషర్, ఫోర్స్ or acceleration. You might have studied in high school studies. Acceleration means rate of change of velocity. Acceleration. Change of velocity delta v by change of time. Delta v means change of velocity. That means v2 minus v1 by t2 minus t1. This is change of velocity, this is change of time. Velocity, what is the unit of velocity? Meter per second. By what is the unit of time? Second. So this is equal to meter per second square. So the unit of meter, let us write the unit of meter as L. Unit of time T, L by T square. So LT power minus 2. LT power minus 2. This is the representation of a unit of acceleration. The acceleration depends upon length and time. It depends upon two physical quantities. Like that, there are other physical quantities which depend upon 3 physical quantities and 4 physical quantities, like that. There are so many physical quantities, derived quantities, which you will learn in other chapters also. So in the first year, in the second year, there are so many other physical quantities which you are going to learn. Next. Here, the other fundamental physical quantities newly joined in this system, in these fundamental quantities, are quantity of matter. Quantity of matter. So mass is the quantity of matter present in the body. Quantity of matter present in the body is mass. Its unit is kilogram. It is already there. What is the necessity of quantity of matter? While studying the properties of gases and in thermodynamics is a chapter which you are going to study in the first year intermediate. In that chapter, you are going to study the gases, properties of gases. So to study the properties of gases, this kilogram is not sufficient. There is one more unit is necessary for studying the thermodynamics chapter. So for that chapter, another quantity of matter is defined. This is called the unit of quantity of matter is mole. Mole. Its symbol is MOL. We have discussed the units of these: length, meter, mass, kilogram, time, second. These are the symbols. S is the symbol for time. So mole, MOL is the symbol for quantity of matter. Mole means, what is mole? Mole is if the molecular weight of carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon dioxide is a gas. So the atomic number of carbon is 12. Atomic number of oxygen is 16. So O2, 2 into 16. So 12 plus 32. So this is 44. So 44 is the molecular weight of carbon dioxide. So 44 grams of carbon dioxide is called 1 mole. Next, if you take oxygen, O2, ఈ ఆక్సిజన్ మాలిక్యూల్లో 2 ఆటమ్స్ ఉంటాయండి, ఒక్కొక్కటి 16 యూనిట్స్. సో 2 into 16, so that is 32. 32 is the molecular weight of oxygen. So 32 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole, like that. In the case of hydrogen molecular formula is H2. So one unit is the atomic weight. So 2 units is molecular weight of hydrogen. So 2 gram of hydrogen is 1 mole. 32 gram of oxygen is 1 mole. 44 gram of carbon dioxide is 1 mole, like that. This will be useful in the thermodynamics chapter, and in the case of gases also we need this physical quantity. So for that convenience, this quantity mole is also, the unit mole is also defined. ఈ విధంగా సైంటిస్టులు అందరూ కూడా కూర్చుని మనకి ఏమేమి ఫిజికల్ క్వాంటిటీస్ ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి అనేది యూనిట్స్ అన్ని కూర్చుని కాన్ఫరెన్స్లో వాళ్ళు రాసుకున్నారన్నమాట. నెక్స్ట్ ఫిఫ్త్, ఇంటెన్సిటీ, లూమినస్ ఇంటెన్సిటీ. Luminous intensity means the intensity of a light, intensity of the light radiation or intensity of heat radiation. Intensity of light radiation is measured in, this is candela is the unit. Candela. This is the unit. Its symbol is CD. This is another unit. Luminous intensity means it is the intensity of light which is coming from a source of light. There are different sources of light. How can we compare the intensities of light coming from those bulbs or those sources? With the help of this unit, we can compare. So if there are 2 bulbs, which is more which is giving light with more intensity or which is giving light with less intensity, that is measured. To compare the two light sources at which they are giving light is compared with this unit, candela. So this is the luminous intensity. లైట్ సోర్స్, లైట్ ఇచ్చేటువంటి సోర్స్ యొక్క కాంతి ఎంత బ్రైట్గా ఉంది అని చెప్పేటువంటి యూనిట్ ఇది. నెక్స్ట్ 6, స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ కరెంట్. ఎలక్ట్రిక్ కరెంట్ని మనం మెజర్ చేసేది యాంపియర్స్లో కొలుస్తామండి. యాంపియర్ ఏమా ఏంటి